Okay, so now you're on box plots DIY number 3. It says use the box plots and the information provided to fill in the blanks. Then make 2 comparative statements using the information found. Show all work. It's really important. So let's start with number 1. Mr. Williams recorded the number of students present in 3rd, 4th, and 5th grades over 6 months. The results are shown in the box plot using a number line. Which statement describes the data? So let's make this a little bigger so we can see it. So here's our box plot, and here's all the data we need to know about it. So let's start just with 5th grade. 5th grade is our first box plot. What is the median, center, or quartile 2, which it's also called? So that is our piece right here. So I follow it down. It's 145. All right, let's answer all the questions about 5th grade first. Quartile 1. Quartile 1 is this first part of the box. That would be 140. Quartile 3, the last part of the box, 150. The minimum, that's the smallest amount from the box plot, 135. The maximum, 155. Now the range or the spread. The range is when you take the maximum, or the difference between the maximum and the minimum. So it's said to show all of our work. So I'm going to write it kind of tiny right here. Our maximum was 155 minus our minimum of 135, which gives us 20. Our range or our spread for grade 5 is 20. The IQR is the inner quartiles. Remember, the inside quartiles, their range. So I take the maximum here, or quartile 3, 150, minus quartile 1, which is 140, and I'm going to get 10. Okay, easy. Then it asks about the shape. Well, because it looks like both sides have a lot, they look pretty, fairly even, we're going to say that they are symmetrical. Okay, and remember, symmetrical is just meaning they look fairly even, pretty close. Now, how does the median compare to the mean? Well, if they are symmetrical, the median and mean are about equal. Okay, so what I want you to do now is I want you to pause the video and I want you to do grade 4. So let me say that again. Pause the video now. Okay, so hopefully you actually paused it and solved it, so let's go over. So for grade 4, the median is 145, quartile 1 is 135, quartile 3 is 50, the minimum is 155, the maximum is 130, the range is 25, the IQR is 15. Now the shape, I do want to talk to you a little bit about the shape, so let's look at grade 4. When you're looking at the shape, find your median. And what do you notice? Where is it the largest spread? Okay, the largest spread is really over here on the left side. Okay, and because there's a really large spread of data right there, it's going to pull our median towards that way, towards the left. So it's skewed left because the left side of the median is very spread out, so it's skewed left. Now because it's skewed left, the mean will be over here too. So the mean will be less than the median, or the median will be greater than the mean. So the mean is where I circled over here. And how does it compare to the median? That's what it's asking about, median versus mean. Skewed left means a lot of data there. All right, now pause and solve grade 3. Pause. You better pause it. Okay, so hopefully you actually did it. Want to be truthful here. All right, so here we go for grade 3. The median is 140, or center, or quartile 2. It could be called any of those things, so make sure you know that. Quartile 1 is 135. Quartile 3 is 145. The minimum is 150. The maximum is 130. The range or spread, it can be called either one, is 20. The IQR or inner quartile range is 10. The shape is symmetrical. And so when we look at it, this is our median. It looks like both sides are pretty much the same on either side of the median. That's why we say it's symmetrical. And when it's symmetrical, your median and mean are very, very close. So we put our equal right there. So then here's the part that a lot of you I know are going to want to skip, but don't. It's the easiest part. When you write a comparative statement, you pick anything in the data. There is no wrong, well, there could be wrong answers, but there's tons of right answers. So let's just pick anything. Let's compare the medians. You could say the median for grades 5 and 4 are equal and greater than the median for grade 3. So I'm going to go ahead and write that. The medians for grades 5 and 4 are equal and greater than grade 3's median. And sorry about that scraping noise, that's my bracelet. Remember, you can always pause. So that's one statement you can make. You have to make two for every single one. So look at something else. We could say that, both 5 and 3 are symmetrical. You could say that the minimum for grade 4 is the highest. Oh, did I miss those up? Uh-oh. Everybody look right here. Y'all probably noticed it. Look what Miss Smith did. I mixed up my minimums and my maximums. I am so sorry. This should be 130, and this should be, uh-oh, there goes the lights, maximum 155. This should be 130. This should be 150. I'm so very sorry. Hopefully you noticed that and fixed it long before I did. Now, when you finish all of box plots number 3, you need to glue this into your notebook. According to your tracking sheet, your yellow tracking sheet, box plots number 3 is to be glued on page 5. So, page 1 was that. 2 and 3 were notes. Oh no, I put DIY number 2 on the wrong side. It's okay, it's not a big deal. I can just switch them. So now I'm going to put DIY note 3 on page 4. Well, it doesn't fit. So here's what you do. You fold it up. You fold it over. Now, you're just going to put a little bit of glue in that back corner. Stick it in the middle. Stick it good. Now, you can open it and still see all your work on the front and the back. You're going to need this one for DIY number 4, so don't lose it. Good luck!